What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at Happy Booster Day across multiple leagues in the United States, NBA and NFL. Now, if it's your first time to the channel, do not hesitate to hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. But right here, NBA, they implement Booster Day. Happy Booster Day to all, okay? As the league is hit with a surge of the COVID cases. Now, how can that be so, okay? And especially, this is the tip of the iceberg, okay? Especially in the places with the most tyranny, all right? The New York Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets, where you have to be inoculated in order to step foot on the court. You know what they are? They're ravaged by the disease that should not be named, by health and safety protocol. But Nets won't running out but 8 folk. Knicks running out like 8 folk. Well, I mean, everybody's cleansed, ain't they? Now, I remember there was a certain somebody, and I've seen this from multiple people, sports talking heads. But yeah, you remember I did a video, Mark Schlereth. He was talking about, it's about your availability. Well, where's the availability at now, Mark Schlereth? Let your boy know. You see, what people do not realize, what they are not grasping, is that, bud, this is about the transformation of a society. This is about doing every single thing that you're told like a good little boy and girl, and if you try to go outside those means, we'll make sure it will destroy you. We'll make sure that that will take away your revenue. We'll destroy your business. Man, we'll even let you die out here, okay? We'll let you die if we got to. Are people grasping what I'm saying? This ain't helping no availability. Folk out. The Bulls had to cancel all kind of games. They had to cancel 2 games. They ain't got enough folks to fill the roster. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to scroll down here because a large percentage of the association is inoculated. Large percentage, rather large, okay? Now we all know that Kyrie Irving's still not inoculated. Some folks had some rumblings. Kyrie, hold strong on that. If you fold up, then dang, bro. I mean, what was the whole point? You should just got it at the beginning if you're going to fold up. That's all I'm saying. Hold fast. I mean, I'd make him trade. Trade me. Trade me. They still got to pay him half his salary. He's still getting half. You know what I'm saying? Away games, because technically he could play away games. All right, as long as he wasn't in New York. I don't think he could play in New York City if they play the Knicks. I believe that's the case. But of course, said pandemic has thrown a wrench into the NBA's regular season and led the league to adopt stricter prevention protocols to combat the disease. That's stricter protocols. Now they already were out here. If you're uncleansed, they're putting you through the rigors of testing. So if they're putting you, the uncleansed, through the rigors of testing all the time, and they just dibble-dabbling with the cleansed, and the cleansed are showing up to contract more, then what's the purpose? That's all I'm saying. Now I know what people are going to say. Oh, well, the more people who get the shot, then the more likely it is for the folks who got the shot to contract the virus. I'm like, bo, man, places that are 100% inoculated, look at the campuses. Look at campuses. Duke, Cornell, Yale, all these places, 100%, just about 100%. They got a few scragglers out there, bud. You couldn't even see them amongst the crowd. It's like looking for Waldo out there. Where's Waldo if you're trying to find somebody who's uncleansed? And they shutting stuff down. So what has this done? It ain't done nothing for nobody. It's done zero. Not only do you have to take this experimental jab, you have to go through restrictions, and you have to be locked down again. Do people not grasp it? They were like, oh, well, they're not going to the hospital and dying. It don't matter. They're making them wear the sacred cloth. They're shutting their classes down. They're making it where they can't go out and make a living. But it's all happening. My God, people. Somebody need to get it together. So what we got right here, we got a Booster Day. Oh, happy Booster Day. My goodness, bud. I need to stop with this nonsense. So the announcement of Booster Day comes as a spate of COVID news has impacted the league this week, including 2 games set for December 14th and the 16th, which the Bulls had to postpone because 10 team members are unable to play due to the league's protocols. Now, are all 10 of those people inoculated? I would probably assume so. Okay? Probably assume so. Now, I had spoken about the Brooklyn Nets. They lost 5 players for their home game against the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, so that was last night. I think they played them last night. Yeah, so I believe that was last night when they played them. And, yeah, so they were running shorthanded. But, like I said, Brooklyn Nets, Man, you can't step foot on the floor unless you can receive the jab. So what's the deal, bud? What happened to your availability? Shit went right out the window real quick. That's what that's all I'm trying to figure out. And the rest of my page did not load up. Give me 1 second. And so they also said I had the Raptors release a statement that 2 members of their broadcast team has also decided not to come to work, Bo. They came in contact with somebody. Man, folks got to get off this train, Bo, with contact. Bo, at any point in time that you're alive and you've walked into a facility of any kind, you have came in contact. Matter of fact, if you got folks that live in the house with you, you came in contact. Okay? That's just all there is to it. Contact has been made, all right? We ain't got to look for the spaceship. We ain't got to look for some incredible sign. Contact has been made. Man, people are pitiful, but it says the season should not be named. Played the league. Total of 51 players having to enter the protocols. And 41 of the players placed on protocols have missed games as of Tuesday morning. So, I mean, folks still missing games. I'm trying to figure out what the deal is. Now, it's kind of funny. And all these other people missing games. LeBron got hit with a positive diagnosis. And, Bo, they were real quick to keep pumping PCRs to him. Oh, man, it can't be so. Can't be so. Got him right back in there real quick. Hey, where's it at for everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Where's that false positive stuff for everybody else? Everybody else gets thrown to the wayside. Okay, that's all. I mean, let's let your boy know. Now, of course, we're talking about the 10 days away from the team or the 2 negative PCR tests within a 24-hour period. Blasity, blah, boy. I mean, my goodness, bud. Oh, boy. But here's the kicker right here. Policy also states that players who are uncleansed and test positive for contact tracing, uncleansed and test positive for contact tracing. You hear that? Uncleansed, but test positive for contact tracing. Not positive for the disease that should not be named, but positive for contact tracing, are required to quarantine themselves for 7 days. Vax players who test positive for contact tracing are not required to quarantine in most cases, but undergo 7 days of testing. Well, dang, Bo, if they're around somebody, and didn't they say that thing just kind of builds up over time? It kind of fervors in you a little bit. Well, they'll be out there sneezing and snotting on everybody on the court, spreading the disease that should not be named. Come on, man. I mean, you see what I'm saying? You got dumb folks ruling the world. And dang, Bo, you gotta salute the people right behind them, holding the damn gown up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, make sure the gown does not drag the ground, plebes. Okay? I mean, my goodness, bud. It's like, dog, you just letting the cleanse folks roam around, and they can still contract and spread, dog. I guess you forgot about that, okay? No, so we don't know what's happened, man. We have no clue. We're confused. What you confused about, dog? Now, according to NBA, 97% of the players been cleansed. Man, that's a rather large number. You think they'd be good. 97% tall. I shouldn't have nobody missing nothing. But I still do got folks missing games trying to figure it out. But they encourage all players and staff to take the booster. Get the booster by Friday. Get the booster. And if you don't get the booster, you the same as the uncleansed, okay? What I tell you, bud? Same as the uncleansed. You're trash, okay? Boy. I tell you what, now, if you're a Tier 1 staff who operate within 15 feet of the players, you got to get the booster shot. Otherwise, you're fired. I guess that's what they're telling you. To get league clearance, you got to get it. Otherwise, you're fired. Come on, man. It says 60% of the players getting booster shots. I mean, I don't know, but they look like they ran a little slow this year. That's all I'm saying. Game suffered a little bit. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that stuff out there. They ain't the only one. The NFL, they've been ravaged as well. All these people that got inoculations, they all, going in the safety protocol. But it changes what is considered fully cleansed, mandates boosters by the end of Christmas weekend, or, of course, else, all right? Or else, all right? So that's without a doubt. So on Monday, ESPN reported the league sent a memo to the teams ordering that all Tier 1 and Tier 2 employees, coaches, front office, executive, medical personnel have to get the booster by December 27th. Have to. Not optional, have to. You didn't know that you signed up for a subscription service, did you? Huh? What do you know? And I see folks out there, well, I'll take all I can take. That's cult thinking right there. You know why? Because you don't want to be wrong. Okay, that's just the whole premise. You don't want to be wrong. Last year you said that we were conspiracy theorists. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Now here it is. Multiple shots, vax passport, still restrictions, still wanting to don a sacred cloth, but it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? It's the same stuff, man. Come on now. My goodness, bud. And they said this news follows report the NFL had 37 positive tests on Monday. Unusually high number of cases. It's really unusual. Very unusual. The folks usually get sick when it gets cold. Man, let me know. I don't know how this. I don't really know how this works overall. Okay, you know, I've only been living for 35 years, so I'm not privy to how this stuff usually works. Okay, the spread of diseases, when people usually get sick. I mean, I'm unsure about that, but it's unusually high. Seeing how we got all these people inoculated, okay? Seeing how we got all these people inoculated. I mean, come on now. So if you in the league at 22-year-old, they be wanting you to take 4 or 5 shots, bud. And they know that increases your risk of an adverse reaction potentially. You know what I'm saying? Man, the more of these you take, the more chances you take. You taking a risk, bud. This is all there is to it. So, of course, Pfizer and Moderna more than 6 months ago. No go. Johnson 2 months ago. Johnson & Johnson ain't gonna get you but 2 months, Bo. That's 6 a year, okay? That's all I'm saying. You ain't getting but 2 months out that joint. Come on, man. J&J been kicked to the wayside, all right? So we've seen these things right here, bud. And I seen something interesting right here. One of the things, the workers who don't have to get jabbed, an individual whose S antibody level on an antibody test administered via BRL at the club facility is 2,500 or greater. Is anybody else getting the opportunity to get this antibody test and be at an S level and get not have to go through the mandate? I just want to know. Your boy wants to know. In closing on this, bud, there's been a whole lot of folks come out here and tell me that this is about availability, remaining available, about caring about your neighbor. Well, I see people that are out the league right now. They ain't playing ball. They're having to postpone games. I didn't think something like this was going to happen. I thought we were going to avert a crisis by everybody getting inoculated. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? That's what they told me. And then I seen Charles Barkley up there because remember he was saying, "Oh, you stupid if you don't get the jab." You know what he said the other day on the tube on the telly? Man was like, "Oh, well, you know, it's these gatherings, man." Oh, he ain't say nothing about who was getting the disease that should not be named. Damn, bud. Charles Barkley. Bud, you just a comedian, bud. That's all you are. You ain't got no damn common sense. Come on, man. It's just all there is to it. Get up there and tell the truth. No, but you can't do that up there on TNT, can you? Get up there. Yo, you can go up there and say ass and damn and call people stupid and all that, and it's really entertaining, okay? Very entertaining. But then you try to delve into something that's real and legit. It's like, oh, well, you know, Thanksgiving gathering. I'm like, about 4 weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, it's just now creeping up. I got you, all these folk gathering. What ain't they gathering on the court? Ain't the folk cleansed? When the folk at the Brooklyn Nets, man, you can't even get in the court without being cleansed. New York Knicks, let your boy know. Why didn't you say that? Well, dang, Bo, I thought we had all these shots that we were gonna be good. We we're gonna have people miss games. That's what you should be saying, but that ain't what you gonna say. You gonna say something stupid about folks gathering. Their ass be gathering all the time, but they want you not to gather. I got you. So I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. Check out both podcasts, Inside the Cube and Day Zero, Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. If you'd like to support the channel further, there are links in the description section below as well for that. It's always been Boy HQ420. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.